Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Level Up Brandon, and today we're talking about the Elden Ring class system. If you're excited for this game, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ding that little bell so you get notified as soon as I post a new video about Elden Ring. Be sure to watch till the very end as you will not believe the last class. Let's get into it. Elden Ring has a total of 5 confirmed classes. To be more specific, Elden Ring only has 5 confirmed classes so far, based on what was seen in the closed network test of the game. It's not definitive whether or not more classes are going to appear in the game at launch, but there will likely be more than 5 classes. However, only 5 have been confirmed as of now. So if you want to see how the classes play and see which class suits your playstyle best, then this video is just for you. Starting off with the first class, we have the Enchanted Knight. The Enchanted Knight class would suit you really well if you're a fan of spellcasting and heavy armor. The Enchanted Knight is a mage class of sorts. The class has a high strength rating which allows it to wear heavy armor and efficiently utilize melee weapons, making it a reliable combatant. If you were to pick this class, you would begin the game with a staff and a high base intelligence to strengthen your sorceries, as well as a strong mind stat that provides you with quite a lot of focus points to spend on casting sorceries like Glintstone Pebble. Overall, the Enchanted Knight seems to be an all-around class with a good balance of melee power and spellcasting. Moving on to the next class, we have the Warrior. For those of you out there who want to deal damage as quickly as possible to your opponents, should definitely choose this class. The Warrior class is the class with the most dexterity. When you choose the Warrior class, you will start the game with 2 scimitars that can be dual wielded. The twin weapon has some impressive DPS, which lets you deal a lot of damage quickly to enemies. However, despite the class's ability of dealing damage very fast to opponents, if you choose to dual wield, you will lack a shield to block and parry with. Plus, the Warrior has a middling base strength that will keep you away from using heavy armor. But still, if you are able to master your own mobility and utilize a strong bow, you can defeat enemies in a snap. Next up, we've got the Prophet. Prophets in Elden Ring have low strength and vigor stats, which limits their melee fighting options, but they compensate for it with high mind and faith stats. Prophets differ from other Elden Ring classes in that they place a strong focus on incantations, which are spells that rely on faith rather than intelligence. They have the ability to cast buffs and heal themselves, as well as deadly signature incantation called Beast Claw, which deals massive damage to enemies in a short-ranged cone. The Prophet is the perfect class for you guys that want to play as a glass cannon, as the class has remarkable offensive power but low defense. Heading to the next class, we have the Champion. The Champion is a combat version of Elden Ring's Prophet class, similar to how Paladins in Dungeons & Dragons are combat versions of Clerics. Champions have nearly as much faith as Prophets, allowing them to unleash devastating incantations like Dragonfire. The class also has more strength and vigor, but in exchange for it, the class has a lower mind stat that allows players who choose it to both deal damage and take damage in melee combat. The Champion, like the Enchanted Knight, offers a stable middle ground between martial and magical prowess, so go for this class if that is what you are looking for. And finally, the last one is the Bloody Wolf. Man, I love that name. The Bloody Wolf is a combatant through and through, abandoning both intelligence and faith stats in favor of high strength and vigor stats. The Bloody Wolf is an extremely capable melee combatant thanks to its mastery of heavy armor, heavy weapons, and shields, pushing players to enter the fray and rely only on defensive skills gained in Dark Souls to survive. If you have played and mastered Dark Souls, then you should definitely consider playing with this class, as it will feel rather familiar to you. Anyways, if you choose this class rather than relying on sorceries or incantations, you will likely rely more towards rolling and parrying skillfully before striking an opponent. Basically, if you want to be a tank and focus all on combat, then this is the class that you should consider choosing. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, which is the best class in the game? Well, the answer is that it actually depends. If your main focus is on balance between combat and magic, then you should go for the Champion or the Enchanted Knight. If you don't mind having a low defense and have a strong focus towards incantations to deal massive damage, then the Prophet class is what you want to choose. If you want to prioritize dealing a lot of damage to your opponents in a short amount of time, then choose the Warrior class. If you want to focus all of your efforts into combat and have high strength and vigor, then the Bloody Wolf is the class you should consider playing as. Overall, each class is unique in its own way, and there really is no best class. From Software really did put a lot of effort into balancing things out. All you need to do now is to choose the class that suits your playstyle best. thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you're excited for Elden Ring, subscribe for more gaming related content, and ding that little bell so you get notified as soon as there is a new Elden Ring video. Also, let me know down in the comment section what class you'll likely choose. See ya!